Do we want to talk about Love Island?
Might as well. I would love to talk
Cook.
about Love Island.
Go ahead.
She said cook.
Cook.
So, Kimmy, what's it? Hold on. I have a question, though. For Love Island, Kimmy, what is it like for you not ever having watched Love Island, but seeing, like, you're sending stuff to the chat. You're seeing some of the memes and the drama that's happening out there.
I just know all my normie friends are like, oh my God, have you seen Love
Normies.
Island? Yeah.
Normies.
You know what I mean? You're not weebs like us.
Oh,
Regular people.
gotcha. Oh,
What did he think I was?
I don't know what you meant by that, but I now know what you mean.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious what you thought.
I don't know. I was lost.
The normies. Yeah. Just
Okay, the
like,
non-otakus.
I think
yeah.
the not gays.
No, definitely not that. Inside joke.
I don't know. Yeah. So everyone's just like, have you seen Love Island? And I'm just like, no.
Well, outside of that,
But my boys have.
What do you know about, I guess, the show so far? I mean, compiled with the internet, us, your
If you were to
friends. Like,
summarize
I would
it.
like to hear like somebody who's just like out, like refuses to come. It's not that you're hating on it,
Yeah.
but like you're just like, I'm not stepping into that bubble. Like,
Yeah.
what is that? What is that like? I guess not knowing.
Reality dating show, big dramatic, and I know everyone has like real shit personalities, but like, you know, it's for entertainment, so it's not as bad. And I know Megan Thee Stallion showed up, so
Yeah,
shout
she
out
did.
to
That
them.
episode
She
was
did
crazy.
show. They needed it because it was the
twerking?
vibes were down.
Yeah, the vibes were down.
The vibes
Yeah.
were down.
Some
So
stuff-
they needed
some stuff that happened.
they needed some elevation in there.
Okay.
What I think has been the most interesting about this season of Love Island is just seeing people in like the anime community and other different like content
Everybody.
creators. Everyone's talking about it.
They're here, bro.
Everyone
Yeah.
they've never watched Love Island before, but now they're making Love Island. People who have been following for years, who have done anime content or just like cooking videos or whatever, like they're making Love Island
The
content.
NBA finals were airing and nobody was talking about
After the Knicks lost, no one cared. After the Knicks
it.
lost,
Like the NBA finals were airing the whole time.
That's so funny.
And not a like
That's
Jeremiah went off the island during game 7.
no, that
of
was
the
game
NBA
7.
That was game 7 and Tyrese Halliburton
He got hurt.
tore his Achilles in that game.
I didn't find out
and
till 2
more
days
people
later.
were talking about Jeremiah and Hannah getting voted. Like, do you like know any of these names or any moments that have happened as an outsider? Like,
No.
have you heard the term Hurricane Hoodah? Have you heard like any of these? Because you sent a lot of Hoodah memes to us.
Did I? I see.
Yeah.
I
Well, you
see-
probably don't know who it is. You
yeah,
just
when
send,
I see them, I send them to you guys because I figured you'd appreciate it, but I don't know the
did.
context.
so you just be sending them and you don't even be chuckling. You're just
Yeah.
like, I don't know what this means.
I'm
I'll
like,
just send-
these dudes look like Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Yeah.
No, that
Well,
that
now
is-
they're the Mean Girls.
that is amazing. What?
Well, now they're the Mean Girls.
No, the Ed, Ed and Eddie is iconic because last season there were 3 girls that were known as the Powerpuff Girls, right?
PPG.
Those were like
PPG.
yeah,
Okay.
they were the like iconic girls of the season. And now this year, for the complete opposite reason, for like a negative reason, they're Ed, Ed and Eddie, and it's just so well.
It's
labeled.
shifted though now.
It's now Mean Girls.
no, now it's
I saw. Didn't you send a meme?
yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
everybody. They're no longer Ed and Eddie now. They've now shifted
Regina
into
George and the
So they say
Gretchen
Ace-
Wieners.
Ace is Regina George. Taylor
Taylor's
is Gretchen,
Wieners,
and
then
Nick
is
is
Kate. Some no, not Kate.
I don't
The
know.
blonde girl. the
I
blonde
never
girl.
seen. I never seen. it.
You've never
Stop,
seen Mean
stop,
Girls?
Stop.
As it was coming out of my mouth, I said, "I'm about to hear it." I was-
What? That's
No.
like, no,
I
that's
usually
like,
I usually keep it to myself.
no, that's
one of those
insane.
ones I usually do
Corey.
keep to myself.
That's insane.
What stopped you from watching Mean Girls?
I don't know, and I love Tina Fey.
Is that
Like
this,
I love Tina Fey.
This is her best movie.
I just don't.
like I'd risk it all for Tina Fey.
yeah.
I've heard you say that like the meme. You don't even go here so many
Yeah.
times.
I know
He knows
the memes.
It's like me. I don't really fuck with SpongeBob like that, but I know all the memes.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, she said that before, but it's just
That's crazy.
you
okay.
weren't allowed to watch it though.
I was.
What's stopping you from watching it?
It's nothing stopping me from watching it. I
know
just
it.
Okay, we got
It still
movie
holds.
night.
Up.
It still
That's
holds
movie
up.
night. Holes. I'm sorry, you're taking a back seat
Yeah, I know.
because he's
Mean
also never
Girls.
seen Holes.
Yeah.
but Mean Girls. That is the culture.
That is the
No,
culture.
no,
That's our millennial livelihood.
yeah.
I know I've seen so much clips of it. I've never
No.
sat and watched.
Yeah,
I
but you got to
refuse.
see it straight through.
You
It's
ha- I
different. It's
refuse.
different in
Yeah.
context.
Well, okay, so back on Love Island.
okay. Anyways,
Yes,
yes.
now
flabbergasted me.
people are calling them the Mean Girls, especially after what happened with Jeremiah. But I think the twist of the day and something I didn't expect to happen. The fanfic girlies, the AO3 girlies, They got a W.
They got a W.
They got a W because
Friends to lovers.
I mean,
I didn't see that coming. We're
yeah,
talking about
because
two
it wasn't.
characters.
I think she heard a little bit. Nicolandria.
Nicolandria. Two characters I didn't see. Like I would always see this discourse and chat online. Oh, hook them up together, hook them. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And now to see them sitting across from each other and saying like, I was always kind of feeling you, you know? I always thought you were cute.
Well, Nick is saying, because here's the thing about Nick. Nick know how to hoop. Nick is a baller.
No ball?
Nick no ball. Nick, because when they gave him the
Nick
opportunity.
or Nikki?
Nicky Poo?
Nicky Poo?
It's Nicky now. It's Nick now. She said, oh, I'm going to miss calling you Nicky Poo. He said, it's Nick now.
Yo.
I was sitting here like giggling, kicking my feet in there. I was like, I hate it, but no, that was so clean.
Yeah, it was.
So these two people, Olandria has been with this guy named Taylor, right?
Okay.
They both kind of southern, kind of country. And
Okay.
She's
Olandria's
best girl of
thing,
the season.
Okay.
And he's
he's the guy who said the Mamacita.
no. Oh,
He's-
Nick. I think
Yeah,
Nick. Taylor.
Nick is sorry, Taylor. Taylor is just
He's there.
There.
he makes Shrek references. He's a funny, silly little guy, but like he don't like that girl. You can tell.
You don't like that girl.
Like even the way I hate the way he kiss. Like he don't even open his mouth. He's just like Matt.
Yeah.
That's it.
He don't even look at her. Like everything he says to her, yeah.
He don't compliment her.
Nope.
He don't never be like, yo, you look good as hell today. And she be looking good as hell today. So like,
Olandria is a looker.
out of all the couples who were there, who were left, they were probably still the best left available.
I think Nick and Sierra.
Not
Not anymore.
by the community standards. Why people like Olandria so much.
I think people.
that-
I think they're like Sierra's up there too.
Olandria's number one, bro. You don't be on TikTok. You don't be on TikTok.
All right,
You don't be on TikTok. That is the town square. You know what I mean? For the Olandria is the people's champ because she's so much like Serena from last season.
Okay, so continue.
But Serena wasn't the people's champion last season.
Serena won.
Wasn't just
It's
because she
Leah.
won.
It's
yeah,
Leah was
the
the champ,
people's
but people love. But she didn't. We're talking about who's gonna win. Who would win?
Yeah, but America doesn't choose the winner.
Okay, so what happened between Brandon or whatever his name is?
Taylor.
Taylor, okay.
Taylor and Olandria.
Okay.
Essentially, like
They got split up,
they got split up.
Okay.
and
Right,
then
but-
like the producers made shit happen and made the fanfic of Nick and Olandria happen.
Yeah, the other two people who's like one of the part of the Ed and Eddie group, the Mean Girls, the white boy, because it's two black guys and
Yeah,
the white boy, right?
Uh-huh.
The white boy got eliminated, and so did Olandria, but in two different parts of the island.
Okay.
So they split the boys and the girls up,
Uh-huh.
and they didn't know that the other person got sent home.
Okay.
They're on the other, so people who were there, couples on the other side. Sierra's man is Nick, right?
Okay.
Sierra's another girl. Her man is Nick, but he got eliminated on the other side of the island. And Taylor's girl is Olandria, and she got eliminated on a different side of the island.
Okay.
So everybody's crying, everybody's sad. They're like, no, because Olandria was been like the main character leading these girls essentially. Like she's been the mother of the
okay.
villa,
Okay.
in my opinion.
No, yeah. It's true.
And Nick was the funny guy. He was part of that little Mean Girls trio, right? So we thinking they going home or they doing something. I'm thinking at first that they were going to swap them. What did you think they were going to do?
I thought they were both going to go home
Oh, for real.
in the beginning, but once I saw what was happening after the episode with them getting into the car,
Well, I'm talking about even when they got into the car, even like the end of the episode. What did you think was going to happen?
so when he did get in the car with her,
Because the episode ended with him getting in the car.
him getting in the car, and Olandria's like, "Hurry up, get in!"
So cool.
Yeah. I thought that they were gonna like sit in like some room or like hang out in another villa. We wouldn't see them until after the villa and Casa Amor came together, and then like an episode later, then Nick and Olandria come back after Sierra and Taylor both crash out with other partners.
Yeah, mess around.
and then they come back. I didn't think they were gonna come back literally this next episode.
Yeah, so the internet and TikTok has been making mad Nicolandria because every challenge they be making out. They be during the challenges.
He always be pulling her.
They got. I see it during the challenges, but like we don't see it anywhere on camera. Like when they're just chilling.
Okay.
Like you don't see them interact really like that. So they both got eliminated. They were getting sent off. The episode starts. They set them up on a random dinner date.
Yep. Mad romantic. It's
Mad
dark.
romantic.
It's nighttime.
Vibes.
They got torches lit up.
And they're both eliminated and also already in couples. But they knew that the people, because before I was saying people people were getting really pissed at this season.
Yeah.
So putting this there, you're sitting there like if you've been put it in the padded room, because we were putting these guys in the padded room for having these theories. You're sitting here like
It's paying off. The stocks paid off.
the stocks. Wow. I saw girls posting my parlay just hit.
My parlay.
Oh, you don't know what parlay is?
It's a sports betting
like
term.
what do you sports bet?
Yeah.
You never heard that term? My parlay hit.
No, that's funny.
People's parlay was hitting, bro.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Okay.
It was cringe at first. You don't think so? You don't think the
No.
conversation there was kind of cringe?
No, because she was recapping what was happening in Casa. He was recapping what was happening in the villa. And then they both kind of, they were holding hands. And he was saying like, yo, I always thought you were cute. And I think I want to take this opportunity to
Well,
get
that was
to know
after he
you a
got the
little bit
text,
better.
though. Remember, they got a text.
Nick and Olandria,
Yeah.
when they were at the dinner date,
Yeah, they got a text.
when they had a,
What
yeah,
text did
where it
they
was like,
get?
you guys can either choose
Yeah,
to
and that's when he
both go home now, or you guys can choose to couple up and go back to the main villa where the guys and the new Casa girls are.
Yeah. So they could have just been gone. They gave him the option. And that's when he started hooping.
Oh, that's when he started hooping?
He wasn't hooping until that text came. They were just recapping.
okay.
He was like, yeah. She was saying like, oh yeah, Sierra is messing with this dude that looks just like you. Another to her, because you could tell this girl don't fuck with white boys.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, he look like you. They both look like either Walter Goggins or what's that boy name? Jack Harlow.
Okay.
They look like one of them. One of them.
God.
Like they kind of like a fusion dance to them, right? I can't deny they look the same. And Sierra clearly that's her type. She likes that's what she
White
likes.
boys with curly hair.
Right, so she's saying like that's what she's into, whatever. She's saying that like he mentally stimulates her. She's giving him the whole recap of what his girl doing, and then he's over here like saying like, oh well, yeah, young boy, there was two girls on his body, but now there's this other girl on his body now, and he been connecting with her more in the first
strong emotional connection, physical connection.
in the first 24 hours, and what y'all did in 2 weeks, essentially.
Yeah, and that hit her. She was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then when she went into the main villa, she's seeing this happen. She's like, "Yo, I've been putting in mad work into that man for 2 weeks, and this girl, she sees it.
Yeah.
she sees the connection they have because there's no mistaking it. Because for weeks I've been telling you that Taylor does not like Olandria, and the moment this new girl, and I like Taylor with this new girl, Clark, they do look good together. I'm happy for him. I honestly am. And I'm happy for Olandria because she don't got to be with this man anymore. I don't think she's going to end up with Nick. I'm going to be honest. I think Nick likes Sierra.
I already been wrong about thinking that this would never happen. So at this point, what do I know? I can't put my eggs in the basket saying like, I think they're definitely going to really pursue this thing. But if they do, they win in the whole shit. The people going to make
Nick
it
and
happen.
Olandria, yeah, 100%.
Because girl, the first conversation was kind of cringe, right? They got the text. You could either couple up. They choose to couple up. They go back in the villa. Now she gets to see the girl that was on him the whole time. Now he's the other guy, Taylor. He's uncomfortable because he didn't. They thought Nick went home.
Yeah.
And not only did Nick come back, they were crying about it and everything. They came back with his girl, right?
And Taylor, when I tell you Taylor was more happy to see Nick.
Oh my God, he
Olandria?
hurdled over Olandria to get to Nick to hug him.
Yo.
He don't like this girl like that. And it's just forced because she's like they both country.
Yeah,
and that's what she like I ain't really been buying it. But some people it was still they were still cute, right? And she also has a vibe of slow burn, like friends to lovers type situation. She's like, I want to get close in this way first or whatever. So
there we go.
Even though all this is happening, Nick is like comforting her, like chilling, like he's not going mad hard until later on in the day. And then that's his first thing that he did to start hooping.
Ooh, what he do?
Nick had on all of Taylor's clothes.
Nick was wearing Taylor's clothes?
Black t-shirt. You ain't never seen Nick in a black t-shirt. He's either shirtless or he's wearing like a
white
open
shirt.
collar shirt like this, something like that, right? He had on a gold Cuban link, a black tee, Taylor's purple jeans that he had on when he did that stupid leaning over the thing on.
Yeah.
And black boots.
Okay, it's a little southern, little country boy.
So white boy done already changed the aesthetic, right,
that's what
for
I
that
like to
night,
see.
right?
Yeah.
And then when they finally go in soul ties and finally have a conversation, he sees that Taylor's still really locked in on Clark. He had a conversation with Landria saying like trying to be transparent of everything that's going on. So like, but he was just kind of being a bitch to get there. Like he's scared of that girl.
He is.
Like it really is giving like that's just your big sister at this point, bro. Like y'all Like he was just like, she eating. I don't want to go talk to her. I'm like, grow up.
Yeah, just go have a conversation, bro.
Like, but when they were in soul ties, and then Nick started applying the pressure, like, cause she wanted to talk about like, she was still talking about Taylor, and Nick was being nice, cause that's also it's kind of funny because that's his boy.
Yeah.
And Sierra is Olandria's girl, and Sierra don't know this is happening, so she about to find out. Well, she found out an hour ago based on when it came out.
Oh wow, yeah.
So we don't know how that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But the vibes were there.
Wow.
He was like, so what did you think about the challenge? And she was like, you know, it's just kind of hard to see Taylor do this. He's like, no, I didn't say that. I meant like me and you. Like, what'd you think about how we were moving in the challenge?
Ooh. What'd she say?
And she's just like, that's the first time I ever see her start giggling and blushing. She never did that.
Yeah. He was complimenting her. He was telling her like
He said you were the most beautiful.
one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen.
Okay.
He's like, your smile literally lights up I love your strong personality. And usually he just tells people they're hot. The first thing he said to her was, your strong personality really intrigues me. Like, it really intrigues me. I was sitting here like, he's fucking open. Steph Curry could never. Steph Curry could never.
Yeah,
And he's a fuck boy. We know he's a fuck boy.
Yeah, 100%.
Yep.
I was still loving it, bro.
Yeah,
And then when they kissed, he grabbed the leg.
Was it
They
a
were
leg or
making
was it a
out.
cheek?
It was cheek. I was sitting here like,
my friend said she was at the bar kicking and screaming and
Oh,
like
my
everything. She
days.
said she was her and her
This
friend
show's
were
gonna
going
be a
off.
vibe at a bar.
Yeah, she said it was the perfect episode to watch at a bar because she was going. They were going crazy.
yeah, they were probably yelling like it was the NBA Finals for real.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I don't know if I would want, because like I need to hear.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean they usually have subtitles.
I'm an attentive watcher, but I need to hear.
No, I feel
like
that.
you need to hear Amaya fumble a
Oh my god,
that poor
Maya
girl.
Papaya.
Amaya Papaya. Gratitually.
Yo, this girl, she's just like so sweet.
She's just a
and-
Dominican girl who went to Midwood here in Brooklyn. Like,
Is it the one that looks like Mary
got green
Kate and
eyes.
Ashley?
Yes.
Yeah.
that one.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
No, 100%.
I can't see it like that.
I sent
but
you the
she's-
picture.
Yeah.
I still didn't see it even.
She's
then.
baby girl of the
She
season.
looks just
Yeah.
like them.
These men, the men.
They don't like her.
She's
They don't
just.
like
It's because like
her.
everybody like a weird girl until they get a weird girl. I think.
That's so true.
Like, she's beautiful. She has green eyes. She's like the same complexion as you.
Yeah.
And she's just quirky. She also she still heavily like has her accent.
Yeah.
Like, so like that's why she be like, you know, English, she be stumbling a little bit,
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that. But she also get the zoomies a lot. She just be running.
And she falls.
She falls a lot. She be sprinting full fucking speed, bro. They're not doing anything that requires that.
She's so sweet.
They could be like,
papaya.
somebody will read a thing on the paper. She's like, okay, guys, and we're going to have a pizza party after this. And she is the kid who's going to be like, yeah, and then just run around the whole thing and then somehow still fall. And nobody did anything to her. That's her.
I
I
want
love
to protect
it.
her.
I love
I
it.
want to protect her.
Right
And
here.
honestly, she's been through it. She's been through the. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys, they don't like her, and like she keeps putting herself out there, and it's hard to see. Like, and she's so strong. She's
Yeah.
so strong. She's
It's hard because I cried a little bit when she was
was
talking
up
to
there?
JT. The boy that was like, I'm Puerto Rican, something puñeta, that
Okay,
guy, whatever,
yeah.
the big, I don't know, bro. It was cringe as hell. I was like, I don't think that Puerto Ricans say that, but I saw that as there's a lot of Spanish people in New York City, and we have so many different types, and I'm accustomed to like just so many different cultures in it as more time has gone. Whether I've met Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Colombians, like Mexicans, like. I'm accustomed to it here. We have a lot more of that. Where in California they only have like Mexicans,
Yeah.
right? So
That's
like
true.
they don't even know how Dominicans and Puerto Ricans really act.
That's true.
right? So they have a whole different lens on like what Spanish is. They don't really have a Caribbean lens on it so much.
That makes sense.
So when I see Amaya on screen, I'm seeing her like, yeah, that's just a Dominican girl from New York City.
yeah.
And there's a cultural disconnect with one, the A situation. Same babe and all the other stuff,
yeah.
like speaking like that. That's so common. But
Do you know
that's
about
not,
that?
Basically, she
She got coupled up with this guy Ace, And she's the kind of girl be like, babe, 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 babe. But like, she doesn't mean it. She means it like,
That's just how it
that's
is.
just how,
Yeah.
she calls everybody babe. She'll
Yeah.
call her mother babe.
I do that,
right?
yeah.
And she got coupled up with this guy, Ace. And literally that same night, he was like, hey, just so you know, like I'm a slow burn. And, I'm not very like touchy feely. And honestly, like you're the type of person that like says babe right away. And like, I don't like that. And
Yeah,
she's
it's
like,
the nicknames and all that stuff. And she's like, and they got into it, right? It turned to a whole thing. And that first time, I could see both parties. I understood there was a cultural disconnect, and I also could, because like he's from California, so like, and from LA, so like I know that like he's just like, that's you giving me a pet name already, and I'm trying to maybe even give some type of grace, but it came off very assholey. But she blew up as well too, so that didn't help. But then she got paired eventually later on with the Trumpy.
Why would they do that to her? They're just setting her up.
Yep. So watching him also be on some like, as soon as he found out what she was, I saw his whole vibe change
immediately.
I watched it. She was like, oh, he was like, so what are you, whatever. Like at first he was vibing because he's also weird.
Okay.
I don't like him.
He
at all.
take pictures of lizards and all that stuff. Like he's a weird dude, right?
With a weird tattoo.
With a weird tattoos,
show
and
you.
he has a.
Oh, I saw all the ugly tattoos that the guys
did you
have.
see the one that he has?
It's a tall, lanky white dude.
I'll show you.
His name is Austin, right? So they got paired. So like now she's like not about to get eliminated, but now they pair up and now they get to know each other more. And now she's saying like, oh, she's like, so what are you? So and then I could see that moment where he's like, oh, so you're like just Dominican. And I could see in that moment, and it sucks because I do know the context because of TikTok being nosy as hell. I'm like, yeah, that's
a Trumpy.
I was like, he's not banging with that. And then he started falling back after that.
Like, what is that?
That's ugly.
He got that on his body.
Yeah.
What
Oh
do we-
yeah, I saw with the ugly ass, like
Yeah.
the other tattoos. Yeah.
So
Oh, his face looked like that. Ugh.
Yeah.
He looks like Ross Geller if he grew up in California.
Yeah.
when you said that earlier, I was like, who's Ross Geller?
From Friends.
And yeah, I had never. I got you.
Oh yeah.
So what made me really sad, because it was like, damn, I'm sitting here watching this girl not be able to just authentically be
Herself.
Like everybody's calling her weird and too much, and it was like that was making me sad because I was like,
Yeah.
I know mad girls like mad people like that,
100%.
and
100%.
it just sucks because everybody else in the villa is so fucking boring that in comparison to her,
Yeah. it
Like
was
here
a
we
little
have somebody
quirky.
like I like to see on screen. She's funny, short, like she puts herself out there. She brings energy, and she's not afraid to be herself.
said I was perfect.
Yo, she started singing.
I never said I didn't have any flaws.
What?
She's doing her
At least
makeup by
I
herself,
know
and she
I'm
just starts singing
pretty.
this.
At least I know I'm pretty. I was like, Maya, papaya.
She's baby girl.
Oh
It's
my
so funny.
God. Stop
I just
hitting
want,
me.
and I thought when the villa got separated, so again, in Casa Amor, the guys and girls get separated.
Uh-huh.
They bring in a whole new set of guys and girls for both.
Okay.
And it was 5 brand new guys, and I was really hoping one of these guys would feel for Amaya. And yo, the one guy she like got paired with that had to choose,
Miguel's boy.
that had to choose between Olandria and Amaya, Papaya, right? Olandria, she got sent home, and all the girls are heartbroken because, like Corey was saying, Olandria has been like the mom of the villa the whole time, right? And Amaya's like really upset about it. You know, she's not like bawling her eyes
No,
out,
but
but
she's
she's
so
like
upset,
really
yeah.
emotional.
Feel guilty.
And Homeboy had the audacity to be like, yeah, well, you know, it was a hard decision for me. You know, I had to choose.
Wow.
And, you know, I think like you just need like a second to like relax and, you know, cool down. Motherfucker, it happened like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, I would have thrown this at her.
But I could also see he felt guilty though. Like he was
did.
apologizing. Like you being a little messy now. Like you just being complete. Like don't be.
It's not about him.
It's
not
about
about
Maya.
him. It's about Amaya and literally everybody else, but it's not
Yeah.
about him.
All right.
I'm not. But I'm saying like I can understand why he was feeling guilty. He broke up the group, but it's crazy stuff going on. They could maybe save the season. Whether or not Nicolandria keeps on going,
We're gonna see.
we're gonna see.